Hey guys, how are y'all doing? So very quickly now, let's just go over some higher time frames. Here we have the previous month low, okay, that got hit on Nasdaq and it's yet to get hit on ES. Weekly, obviously, we've seen this order block act as resistance for price to go lower. Right, the weekly chart has an order block, and the same on ES. Right, I want to see ES reach this level at least, maybe today, and there's also liquidity here. So I always use ES in my analysis on what I want Nasdaq to do. Obviously, there's a very clear daily fair value gap here, and if you're in the Discord, you know I said we want to go to the daily fair value gap and then go lower, right? That's narrative, that's bias. Corresponding gap on ES. Although the ES doesn't have a fair value gap here, okay, it has a new week opening gap, and this daily fair value gap here is of importance. And since we closed below it, right, there's no doubt about it, we should be aiming for previous day low. It doesn't need to happen today, but the likely probability is that I will try to reach towards that today. Okay, 4 hour. I'm going through this quickly because we don't have much time left until the market opens. We have a 4 hour gap here. I will mark this out, but I do not expect price to reach into it. Okay, and I'm going to give you the reasoning behind that now on the 1 hour chart. Okay, if we were to reach into this 4 hour fair value gap, we would need to disrespect the new week opening gap. Okay, so I want this new week opening gap to send price lower, which it has done here. Okay, and what I'm seeing now is an SMT. So if we want to continue the bearish move, I want to see that 4 hour gap act as a breakaway gap. Okay, a gap that does not need to be filled. Some other points of interest on the hourly chart. Okay, this hourly gap here on ES, it got used to create the SMT going higher. So if we get back below this, this should send price lower. Okay, so I want to see something like this from the new day opening gap, 930, and then something like that. Okay, it's very simple and aligns with the midnight open for the power of 3 and daily profile. That's about it on the hourly chart. 15-minute, we're currently inside of this 15-minute gap right here. So we'll see if we are going to go lower from there. And again, it aligns with the new day opening gap on the ES. So this should send price lower. I don't really want to, like, this is an opportunity to trade the 930 expansion. If you're anticipating expansion at 930, you can enter short here ahead of 930, but those type of trades are less probabilistic in the sense that you don't have as much data, right? You don't even have the first gap after 930, and price can do whatever it wants at 930. So yeah, the 930 expansion model is great if you are for sure in your analysis. This right here doesn't really tell me that it's definitely going lower. Okay, there's a high chance it probably will, but I'm gonna allow price to develop and give me some proof first. 5 minute. Okay. Yeah, so everything looks pretty bearish. And maybe this SMT holds and then we get a clean sell model towards these lows. It just makes sense, right? Let me open up the chat. 4 hour was my DOL. Um, it can be right. If I'm not, I don't want to. I don't want to change your analysis, but I wouldn't be for me. I'm bearish coming to America. I hope I was at least somewhat correct. Yeah. So if we look at the hourly chart, it will show us the weekly profile. Okay, this is the weekly profile. The same picture I always draw. Okay, accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Okay, and now I want one more leg of distribution lower because we have stock liquidity here and here, and also on ES we have lower draws on liquidity. So it's simple, it's nothing too complicated. We'll just wait and see what the opening range presents us, and you can see we're already expanding away from that 15-minute gap. Okay, so we're on the 1 minute chart now. This is execution time frame. The SMT at the lows does not matter because we are in a bearish trend. Okay, this is clearly bearish, so SMTs at the low, I disregard that. Okay, the SMTs at the high are more important because we're bearish, we're in a bearish trend. So I wouldn't look at a bullish SMT whatsoever. A bullish Judas would be very nice, yes, but I don't think we're going to get it. I think 930 is going to open up and rip towards these lows. But we'll see. A bullish Judas would be great, honestly, because then we obviously get a better price for entries. So if you did take that 15-minute gap short, you're sitting nicely in profit right now. But 930 is going to open up in a couple of seconds, and 930 is somewhat a gamble. But with analysis, you can pretty much predict what 930 is going to do, and the analysis says it's going to go lower, so it might go lower straight off the rip after 930. How's your week so far, guys? Nunca se deja ver, no sabe disimular. Tiene lo suyo y le va bien, pero de noche conmigo le gusta portarse mal. Llega y lo que quiere es pescar, está puesta para bellaquear. Yo no la paro y a veces mira la ley. Si hace la que no me conoce, pero en mi cama se volvió un vicio como las 5:12. to again show you guys how I utilize the regular trading hours chart. Okay, so we have the RTH open on both indices right now. Okay, and the red box that you see is the new week opening gap on the regular trading hours. Yesterday we closed right at that area and we opened with a big gap. Right, this is a very big gap on the Nasdaq. So it makes sense for us to reprice towards some of the gap. It doesn't even need to reach the midpoint, but if it can reprice up and then go lower, that would be great, because it would entice traders into looking for longs, even though we're bearish, right? According to our analysis, we're bearish, but we'll see, right? It's important to just let price do his thing, right? Especially in the first 15 minutes. Just let price do his thing. Because we need the data, right? So after 9:30, we only have one 5-minute candle. We want to see some more data, right? We want to see at least a 15-minute closure after 9:30, okay? Right now it's looking like a bullish closure, but we still have another 10 minutes on the candle. So do we close above and go for these highs, or do we start rejecting lower?
Respectif et surexcité, la rage peut de la tour Eiffel, faut que j'entre de blé, vite fait, oh, je vais pas quitter la cité, je vais pas quitter la cité, je vais pas finir comme Pablo, quitter la cité, mais je vais pas quitter la cité, je vais pas quitter la cité, même si je finis comme Pablo, je vais pas quitter la cité, fais mira prendre la boca, les civils font que pour tirer le quartier percé soldat. Un mauvais qui pense que fini impliqué, refais impliqué, tu m'as inquiété, non je voulais pas glisser, je vais d'autres choses, tu sais, je vais pas finir comme Pablo, sans devenir vermine comme un photo et bien, avec un spécial, quand on compte je sais, aïe aïe aïe, t'es là t'es hey aïe aïe aïe, pour dire le texte tout en aïe aïe aïe, maman te passe mon aïe aïe aïe, aïe aïe aïe, t'es là t'es hey aïe aïe aïe, pour dire le texte tout en aïe aïe aïe, maman te passe mon aïe aïe aïe, je vais pas quitter la cité, je vais pas quitter la cité, je vais pas finir comme Pablo, quitter la cité, mais je vais pas quitter la cité, je vais pas quitter la cité, même si je finis comme Pablo, je vais pas quitter la cité.
basically what I want to see here is if we reject from the first gap. ES is still respecting that at the moment, so you want to see both assets correlate. If this one is looking bullish, then you shouldn't really be taking shorts on Nasdaq, because Nasdaq and ES should move together. Okay, so now we have another SMT actually. ES just took out this high, and this will give me some information now, because we have a corresponding gap right here. I don't really want to mark it up because I don't need to. I have this fresh presented gap that tells you the story, and you can see we're respecting that gap right here. Yeah, and look at the 15-minute candle now. Remember, it was very bullish at one stage, and now it's not. Okay.
J'ai la CB qui dit oui amigo, y'a quelqu'un qui me fait pas défaut. Malade, j'accumule les problèmes, ça me rend malade. Faut qu'analyser ma haine, j'allume ma salade.
Again, look guys, it could go lower from here, but it's not a high probability for me yet, okay? It could still go lower, but I just don't like it, right? I need ES to close below this, and then I would feel a lot more comfortable, okay? Because then both assets are aligned. Right now, right, ES is still struggling to get below this. So who's to say that this isn't a bullish SMT? Okay. Until ES closes below, then I wouldn't really have too much confidence in this short. This dotted line is midnight opening price. Let's see how we use that.
I'm a window, had enough cobwebs, now it's bust out, ain't my good yet. Spread on my arm, that's hella 50s and 20s. Put 100k on my jewels, rude boy, that's my hands already, you know. What you paid for your wrist, I spent on clothes, that's just this year. Swing my glove, do uppercuts, swing that. I ate a minute, on tap, got grab on tap. 200 on my digi dash, let it sky. Leave 5 on my hand when I open, reach and strike. Bentayga in the back, got bad bitch, and I'm buying a blouse. Vicky and I both take her back, but she doesn't want dick in her mouth. No emoji, we can bust, and I close on eyes.
Okay, there we go. So ES just closed below that gap, and NQ is below midnight open. So we should be distributing lower below the midnight open. I want to see if there's an opportunity to get involved at a higher price. Maybe we'll see. Right, the 50-minute candle is closing very soon, and what normally happens with every candle is we open, manipulate, and then distribute. So if we get a chance to trade the next 15-minute candle to the downside, that gives us a reasonable entry. That would be nice. Point of interest is probably this 2-minute gap that aligns with the previous month low. There's also a 3-minute there. Yeah. News in 2 minutes. Is that the PMI number? Actually, I didn't even check the news, but I'm pretty sure it's PMI. Yeah, so we'll see what that does. I assume it will try and send us lower. Okay, so this is nice on ES to go short. What's the 5-minute chart looking like? Yeah, we should definitely be distributing towards these lows now. Yeah, this looks very bearish.
Leave it right. Jump off bike, still confirm, switch location, burn that pet. She wanna fuck on my diamonds, boss. Tell her I'll bust it, I'll only on net. Man, when I got a 3-2 from Tottenham, but never once for the kid like the wrench. Do him up nicely, gang too shaggy, cool kid, bank or anything pricey. When it's smoke, I'll eat waves like Wiley. I dare you, fuck when I'm trying. Tryna do my light bros, I'm who's that ice spinach? Shoot. Yo, the eyebrow, she cute. If I don't cheat, I'ma give it to you. 2 in the dots on the steady. Snap it, slap it. Big man, hold that cool for brekkie. Just be no free. How many youths been chewing up a bready? Can't get beat and dash. I got my white thing giving up necky. 2 in the dots on the steady. Snap it, stuff it, slap it. Big man, hold that cool for brekkie. Just be no free. How many youths been chewing up a bready? Can't get beat and dash. I got my white thing giving up necky. How many got flowed on? My ICT, my blood on gold. You know the procedure, pop them doors from then send my man to the their man's the sheep that's Sean, they running the flock, we back that. No free fight, my gripping up. Okay, if we go back, just grab my fucking get. Bro, they can verify that we're both. From them and them, I say been touched on get me. I got my grip tee giving out mother. Got my white thing giving out neck. He got down his neck. And he got some in the bed. Look at my streak, his head. Think I was waiting, how love it head. Got nothing but dick for a veggie. Don't get up, get back to the ready. He got down his. Then they got put in it. Tom Machiavelli. Who's next? Come test me. 2 in the dots, I'm steady. Close one eye like Fetty. I slap on you trying to get some brekkie. Got check his friend on leggy. Put his friend on telly. Like I can't put dick in a jetty. 3 dot dots and a 3-star rider. We call them Ed and Eddie. Always been a slider, never been a hider. Cool sim. Showed them what my knife was.
Alright guys, so what I'm doing here is I'm just remaining patient, okay, because ES is going higher Nasdaq is slowing down right here. This isn't the type of trade that I'd feel very comfortable in taking. Not comfortable, but I wouldn't feel too confident in. Okay, I want high probability conditions where both assets move in the same direction, in the same way, right? They're clearly not doing the same thing, right? One is going down while the other is going up. That doesn't make sense. So we'll see who wins that tug of war, okay? We've created another SMT here. And what I mean by tug of war is Nasdaq is pulling lower, ES is pulling higher. There will be one winner in the end, and they're both going to end up going in that same direction. I'm thinking, obviously, based on the higher time frame analysis, lower prices. So I want to see ES start to move lower, and maybe we can get a little manipulation on NQ to go higher. We will have a 15-minute gap here, and that will also align with the 10 a.m. opening price. So maybe when 10 a.m. opens, right? So think about it like this. 10 a.m. opens and manipulates into a 15-minute gap, and then we get the reversal. Maybe.
Niggas standing 10 toes on quicksand. If they could've been, would've been, but they can't. Embarrassment, the only thing I'm getting secondhand. It costs a lot for that Mercedes stretching in. She said it's stop for life because I'm back with Taliban. Come right now, bring a friend for my friend. Come right now, bring a friend for my friend. Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, I'll tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying? Ask Pluto Bank of 21, you know what I'm saying? I done put up half what's done is done, you know what I'm saying? 2 cars in the back, 2 in the front, you know what I'm saying? They so down for me, got a point, you understand?
Yeah, so there we reacted off the previous month low and expanded lower, and we've taken out all of these liquidity targets, these red lines here. These are all previous lows, and this is distribution now. Okay, so this is the timing element that needs to go into it. Allow price to do whatever it wants, and then distribute. When you see this distribution, then you can get involved. Okay, so now there's evidence that we're going lower, and we can find entries here all day, every day, right? There's going to be entries that will come, right? There's no FOMO that you need to feel here. Although we were right in saying that it's going to go lower from here and keep going lower, it's still not a trade that I want to be participating in because there's no real evidence. But now there is that evidence, and any retracement will go short and then ride the move lower. There's plenty more downside targets to reach for, so I'm not worried at all in terms of missing a move. And we can see the distribution started at a random time, okay? 950. That's when the distribution started to the downside.
Only the Lord knows all my reasons why the niggas need to die. Tears need to leave my eyes till I can't see the crowd. So chasing money, I guarantee it. Work from sofa surfing to surfing yachts in the Caribbean. Got millions chilling in the bank while I'm still chilling with the gang. Gambling all night, smoking, eating chicken with my hands. My youngin' selling chickens, still living with his grams. Threw my niggas in the can, so I'll be different when you land. I got that Lizzie, if you need some, run it up. Off a clean run, got hunting and machine guns. My press machine seen tons, so much dirt on my hands. No matter how much soap I use, it's still in a clean sun. Probably when they clean now. Girls and labels don't care, now they're calling the same phone. Now I can make a call, you corn on the main road. I call this my day flow, it's elegant. Got a brown girl with bread, I call her my day job. She's intelligent, 100,000 was a dream. Now we're calling that stage show, I'm a veteran. Name a nigga living how I'm living, I ain't better than. Had to take a break, now I got new stories I'm telling them. Like how Dave lost 63,000 on a bet with me. Now I bet you that he won't never bet with Fred again. Pretty girl with me, she lets heaven sent. But after all the stuff done, I'm trying to see if I can get in heaven as a +1. Cause Lord knows enough, all my feelings and my love's done. It's like I only love mum, my little princess. And I love guns, I love my niggas too, but I don't trust none. The same goes for hoes, so it's just fun. Counting up 100 cash like look at what this stuff's done. Yeah, that poor life's risky, it ain't just fun. The second that the bus comes, fuck a PlayStation, I'm trying to see where we can stuff guns. All I wanted to make was 100K.
Yeah.
Now I'm working on a whip game, was pulling up and beating whips, the whip came. Now the way the Lambo pulls off and whips, can really make a chick claim. Neck pains and back pains.
Yeah, look guys, I already said, right? It's not like I'm lying about this. I said we can reject from this 3-minute gap and 2-minute gap right here, right? I said it makes sense to reject from the previous month low, and that's what happened. Okay, just because I said that doesn't mean I need to participate in this. Okay, if price is doing exactly what I wanted to do, then it's giving me indication that I will likely take a winning trade. Okay, but I can't take this trade, right? Okay, of course it makes sense, but this is still not hyperability for me, right? Because I want price to confirm I'm correct, and then after it already confirms, I can get a continuation trade, right? There's no worries about that. I'm not FOMOing. There's always going to be a retracement and then further distribution. Okay, because people are going to try and go short right now. Okay, people are shorting right here. I can guarantee you that. And price should retrace into an area of discount before continuing even lower. Now what I am looking at is on ES we have midnight open right here. So this could act as a area to reject from because it's midnight open and it's the 1 hour gap level right here, okay? And this is an inversion fair value gap, okay? We didn't yet close below it, but this should be acting as an inversion fair value gap. And 10 a.m. is going to open up soon, right? And we know exactly what the 10 a.m. model does. Well, we should. So am I annoyed that I missed this move? Not at all. Okay, this is, I suppose, the price you pay to get a high win rate. You let these type of trades go, and then you get the high probability continuation even lower. because at that time ES was going higher, so that was high risk. And the psychology difference between me and maybe a lot of other people is I don't care about missing out on money, right? Although I did outline that this trade should go lower, not this trade, price should go lower. From up here I said price will go lower. But I let this type of thing pass because I don't need this. I don't need to make money. Right? I already have more than enough and I've had a good week already. So I don't really care about making more, but I do care about not losing, right? So people's focus are making money and winning. That's not my focus. My focus is just on not losing. And that's the key mental shift that you need as well. Don't focus on winning. Just focus on not losing. Okay?
J'ai remis mes lunettes, j'ai mal aux yeux. Je vais régler tous mes contentieux. Sortez les armes à feu, on n'est pas du genre à s'en menacer. Sortez les armes à feu, sortez les armes. Sortez les armes à feu, sortez les armes. Sortez les... J'ai sorti le bazooka, balance les gaz à côté de moi. Ma chérie dans le dernier pas, et j'ai aussi le usage. J'ai remis mes lunettes, j'ai mal aux yeux. Je vais régler tous mes contentieux.
It's a lower probability not to short because we're inside a monthly fair value gap and no clear targets. No, because I wouldn't be bullish from this monthly gap, right? I already told you that NQ will reach this fair value gap here. Okay, so that's my draw on liquidity for Nasdaq. Okay, either of these levels. And my draw on liquidity on ES is this low. So until ES reaches this low, I can continue to short Nasdaq and use the targets on ES as my exit on Nasdaq. I don't know if you guys understand that. Just let me know if that was clear. Right, I'm using ES analysis on Nasdaq because ES has targets, Nasdaq doesn't, but that doesn't mean that Nasdaq isn't going to continue going lower. It will. Now I want to see if we reject from this 5-minute gap here. This would be a nice area to go short from, and obviously it's going to be a nice 10 a.m. model to continue the distribution even lower.
California Greece, take it out to eat. Shop at a little party. Ain't up in the big house. I can't go with Shawty, cause she got a big mouth. Put up in a Rari, hop out like a big dog. Get my shit together, feel like I done took 2 years off. Booking on my schedule, I ain't rich enough to chill out. I watch you turn sour, I still don't know how to feel about it. Jordy unfolded, but I'm still silent. I'm still out here, still don't know how to feel about it. Early in the morning, talking my keys about it. Wondering should I let it go or we beefing about it. Knowing I go cold on you for weeks about it. It wasn't even that deep, but it's just how we be with me. I can't lie, she be fucking me good. Girl, you fucking me better. I'm not surprised that you share time to be a little guy. But if I can have a second of your time, try to elevate your mind. We can crush them on every level. I'm telling you, I fell in love with generating revenue. I know they gon' try to push you from the top, so I'm careful. I put niggas out of my way like they my nephew. I'ma give you every piece of game I got and I catch you.
Now, this dotted line is 930 open. So if we're using the 930 power of 3, we went manipulation higher, distribution lower, and now we're retesting the 930 level. I want to see if this area right here will send us lower. Yeah, that would have been very nice here. I like how this looks a lot, right? We're using the 5-minute gap paired with a 15-second gap right here. And the 5-minute has not yet closed. Guys, leave Javi alone, right? It's important to focus on your own journey, right? And just make sure you're doing the right things and don't focus on other people. But Javi, I've said him many times in the Discord, he's a chronic over leverager, right? So he just focuses on the money. And I'm not saying this to slander him, right? I hope he takes my advice as I tried to give it to him many times, right? Just Javi wants to make all the money in one day. Okay, he wants to retire from one trade, it looks like. Trading isn't like that. In trading, it's compound interest and accumulation, right? It should be, a slow rising curve, okay, and then it continues going higher exponentially. You can't just have an instant jump higher and then a massive move lower and then another move higher and then an even bigger move lower and then you obviously blow the account. Like, that's not sustainable, and that's not what trading is about. That's what gambling is about. And if you treat trading like gambling, you will get results just like gambling. And obviously it's glamorized to over leverage because you make a big P&L and then you can show off to your friends or show off to other people, but it's not sustainable, right? You can't be up 7k in one day from one trade unless you're over leveraging, and you also can't lose 7k in that exact same day because obviously you're over leveraging then, and you're not following risk protocols and risk management strategies. Like, just watch my video on risk management, right? You should be risking a percentage amount of your account drawdown, and it's something that should, if you lose even 10 times in a row, it shouldn't blow your account, right? You can't blow your account off of one trade. That's ridiculous and it's immature. And if you suffer from that, right, you're just you're not gonna make it in this industry. We're struggling.
And it post me on the shade bar last week. I got us on the G-Wack, but the cuddling. Young really ain't there, I'm one of them. I fuck A-list celebs, no cuddling. It was top War and Robinson.
If I would switch to bullish, not necessarily, right? I want to see how ES closes in 5 minutes because we're obviously going to get a 15-minute closure on ES. So we're still in this bearish gap right here, okay? I'm not going to mark her out. We obviously know it's there. I want to see how ES reacts. If we close above it, then it would make sense to go towards this high right here, okay? But even still, okay, it's bearish in my opinion, okay? And ES has always been bullish when it's not correlated with Nasdaq, right? ES was always the more bullish pair. Even from the open at 9:30, right? ES was going higher, whereas Nasdaq was going lower. So if you're bullish, go long on ES, and if you're bearish, when your setup presents, go short on the Nasdaq. However, this doesn't look bad for the classic 10 a.m. reversal towards 9:30 highs, especially since we've closed above this midpoint here on the 5-minute. But again, it's all about the bias and higher time frame trend, okay? I don't like these models always, not always, but they do pretty much always happen. But I want them to go in the direction of the trend. So if 9:30 was gonna create a low and then go higher, I want to see 10 a.m. reversal to go lower to continue the trend. But since 9:30 went lower, do I want to see 10 a.m. go higher? Not really. But do keep in mind it is Friday. So yeah, we can go against the trend on Fridays. But I'm still going to be open to shorts.
Drink, you know, a nightcap, and we can go do what you like. I know you like that. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? You know, it's rainy every quarter. Find out I was stubborn. Do you believe me when I tell you you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you a soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you're a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I treat you how you wanna be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me.
And in terms of getting consistency, right? To get consistency, you just have to do the same thing every day. That's what consistency is. it's important to take the best trades as possible, because anyone can make money in the market, but not everyone can protect their capital, and most people can't. Everyone can take a winning trade. Everyone. Okay, I don't want to pick on Javi, but Javi took a brilliant trade. He made 7K and then he lost it. So what does that teach you? Anyone can take winning trades, but not everyone can protect their capital. And my focus has always been on protecting capital first. That's the most important thing. So I like on ES how the first gap after 10 a.m. aligns with the first gap at 9:30, and we can see that sent us higher. I'm still gonna wait, right, for more information. I'm not just gonna go long blindly. But yeah, it looks like ES is making its way towards these highs after sweeping that low. It's obviously a seek and destroy day. We're just going higher and lower. We're not trending in any direction. But look at Nasdaq, right? ES took out the high all the way here. Nasdaq is nowhere near it. Okay, but where is Nasdaq? It's in an area of, discount to go lower, right? And it's still respecting that 5-minute gap, which I like. And ES is still respecting that new day opening gap, right? Every time it's reached it, I rejected away from it. So we'll see what happens now. Now, if we go to the hourly time frame, does it make sense for this hourly candle to go up based on this market structure and order flow? Does it make sense for this candle to close bullish? In my opinion, no, and definitely not on the Nasdaq, right? So I'm not gonna let a small movement higher, which I classify as a manipulation, distract me from my my bias, which is obviously bearish. So this is exactly what you want to see, right? An SMT like that. If we get below this first gap, it's green light. Okay, and especially if we get below 10 a.m. opening price, then it's distribution lower. Andrew, what do you mean by that?
I can pull me a Benz out. I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got this clean off. Baby, give me that lean mouth. Get that pussy like golf ball. I can do this without y'all. I don't look like a loft out. I go back to the drop house. Where that bitch in the bounce out.
And that's why you don't trade against the trend, right? We're obviously bearish. This was just manipulation higher. And now we're below this. This gives me a great deal of confidence that we're going to continue going lower now. Now, admittedly, there was a decent entry here on a 15-second time frame using this inversion gap and the low end of this 5-minute. Price is still yet to close below 10 a.m. Get no sleep.
I've in the sunrise and I know they can't sleep. Wanna be at home if it's just around me. Should be finding money but me there gone shit. They want to walk in on the shoes but my life they don't see. Yeah, I love fame and I really love me. Must see why my bed cold and tough like concrete. Insomnia. So many people around, it's how I feel lonely. Can't sleep and I can't close my eyes, insomnia. So many voices in my brain, it's how I feel lonely. It's insomnia.
Alright, so I was calculating a stop loss level. If I were to enter here and it's already distributed, that's fine. A retest of that 10 a.m. will be indicative. However, we did take out this low right there. So now, yeah, this should be a nice entry for shorts to get some follow through. Okay, I'm conscious that the 5 minute is about to close. And yeah. The short is low in premium. I don't think so, right? Because the 10 a.m. model suggests that you shouldn't be going short, right, until we get that closure below the 10 a.m. price. So I want to see if price is giving us evidence that we want to go lower, and it doesn't look bad right now. If I'm being honest, it looks good. Okay. Still no entries yet. Now both the YM and the ES are a lot more bullish than the Nasdaq. So keeping in mind that it's Friday, it's the last day of the week, would it make sense that this is a bullish SMT? Maybe. Okay. If we get that closure above this 5 minute gap, I will switch my bias and look for longs, especially after this reaction on ES. Okay, so that's why it's important not to just jump into trades randomly, okay? Because you need more development in price. Okay, there's no setups here to go short. Yes, there is a 5 minute gap, but that's not enough on its own. You need some more. Okay, so there is a 3 minute gap here, right? This is what I will mark out. There's an inversion here, obviously. And this one is the one I want to move my attention towards, because it lines up with the low end of this 5 minute. Now, ES just, it looks very bullish. That's the only thing, right? This is the perfect market structure for a reversal and then go higher. So the assets are telling you two different things. Expecting a 4-hour bearish candle is what makes sense, okay? We don't reverse like this, okay? After a big distribution, we don't instantly reverse and go higher. That wouldn't make sense. So I still, although price on ES is bullish, right, I still want to look for shorts.
With the kitchen off on cool in the kitchen's burst. On the wing with his ankle flat, but the wings got clipped when my soul got jammed. And DJ watched me shit, but had no K to help hold that firm. 5 trenches, bitch, cause the smack is the way that's done. Fucking junkies. And I just wanna know words and stuff. I try to put my trust in a bitch. And if she wanna go plastic stuff, you can have that stuff, but just keep it real. She fake or real, and fake or real. Don't play in the field and get yourself killed. 10 racks on me, and a gun in my jeans. I remember it was fish every week, but now I got a steak, get out on me. I went from basic and dropping like fiends to packs and peas and I made jeans. These niggas ain't got you for life, they're going to run for the pass me the gun. Pass me the gun, pass me the broom, and it's just sweet. These man in neeks, moving like creeps. I'm trying to creep, sex with a gleep. When up on G, sound like bees, should we just breathe? Give me the head, give me the teeth, pass me the gun. Pass me the gun, pass me the broom, and it's sweet. These men in neeks, moving like creeps. You won't be shy, yeah, call me bro. Yeah.
Okay, we have another SMT here, and this one is interesting because it's to the tick perfection of that daily fair value gap. Do you remember that daily gap on ES? Okay, if I go back out, that's this area right here. Okay, that's the daily fair value gap. If you want to see a daily expansion bearish towards this low, and we're creating a high over here, this makes sense to go lower. So ES is continuing to manipulate higher in my opinion, and that's causing the slowdown in Nasdaq. We're just accumulating. So why would you enter anything in this accumulation range? Longs or shorts are both invalid. There's no setups. You shouldn't be taking any trades and just remaining patient. Okay, even the whole 930 opening range, there's nothing here, absolutely nothing of high quality. On Nasdaq, maybe there was that 930 short to go lower. Yeah, I know I was talking about it, right, as a trade to take, but I always want to wait for more confirmations and more intel. Okay. The reason why I don't trust the 3-minute IFEG here is because that's just a pattern trade. I'm still leaning bearish for now, and the 3-minute has no weight over the 5-minute. Okay, and that 3-minute should be used as a reclaimed bearish fair value gap to go even lower. So it looks like we might get an entry here soon enough. So this is the stage of price, right? Expansion is met by consolidation. And after consolidation, we kind of want to see some manipulation. So it'd be interesting to see if we can, take out this high maybe. Let me just confirm if that's the correct height. Yeah, we'll see.
Yo, I'm a man who reach with a sweet one tongue. She wanna learn, so I teach and sang like, what's going on, babe? How you doing? I'm from London, so I speak with a twang. It's tax man K and the police too. I don't watch them news, I don't beef with the gang, but they said people I wanna see get bland. If you fuck with them boys, don't reach for my so sweet, so school that.
Now, if I was looking solely on ES, right, this is, although it is accumulation, right, it's consolidation, but this is what I like to see for a bullish reversal, okay, especially if we break this new high. But since there's a daily fair value gap here with the SMT, I would be looking at, wait, let me just get rid of all these boxes, right, it's getting a bit cluttered. Okay, this gap right here has my interest on ES. If we close below this, we're good to go lower and continue the 10 a.m. reversal to the downside. And in the same way, we have this gap right here on Nasdaq. So we have to wait for price to tell us it's ready, okay? This whole thing is telling you it's not ready. It's just going up and down consolidation. Now this looks nice, right? Distribution. Well, look what time it is. Okay, this is a key time, very key time. Perfect. Yes, looks great. Now, ES did not technically close below, but I'm willing to take this inversion trade here. Stop loss here. Is that correct? Buy stop, yeah. Now, the reason I'm putting my stop loss here is because I want this gap to be a breakaway gap. I do not want price to come back into this fair value gap right here. Let me zoom in. Okay, this fair value gap here, I want that to remain as a breakaway gap and be left open. The reason being is we have this, this here, inversion gap, and we also have a little order block here. So if we're bearish, we want to react off of these levels to go lower, and there's no need to go back to this level. So that's how you can, wait, what's going on here? Okay, so price should not reach this level again, and then from here we go lower. This is a nice area to pyramid because my stop loss right now is like $50, so I can enter an even bigger position right now, and my stop loss is still going to be very minimal. Yeah, so we're getting, I suppose, rejection from that 10 a.m. right? I want to see us close below the 10 a.m. level, and then I'm very certain that we're going to expand lower, right? So I'm going to preemptively go short here and change this to 4, and now I have 4 contracts with a very low stop loss. Like, this is how you get those big or trades. Like, this stop loss is absolutely nothing, but if I know what price is going to do and I've waited this long to know exactly where the best possible entry is, then you get these type of trades where you have no risk essentially and you have infinite reward. Okay, and now look at ES is doing exactly what I wanted to do. So I hope you guys can learn something from this. Okay, despite the outcome of the trade, whether it's a win or a loss, you guys should hopefully learn something from this. Now, all of these moves lower are permissible. In fact, you want these, moves higher. You want these moves higher in order to entice traders to go long, okay? And all it's doing is it's giving you a chance to enter even more contracts if you're very confident. And looking at this, right, there's nothing bullish about either of these charts right now. So you shouldn't be fearing this move higher. Okay, it's nothing scary. And yes, we closed below the 10 a.m. price, but you need 2 consecutive closures. If the second closure closes above, right, that means it's not yet ready to expand aggressively lower. You need 2 consecutive closures. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but in the same way that here we have only 1 closure and the second one comes right back above. Okay, that means it's not ready to expand lower yet. Here we have the same thing. It's not ready to expand lower yet, but I'm going to give it time. Right, I'm already in a trade. I'm not going to just cut the trade randomly. So I'm going to wait and see if we can get back below the 10 a.m. opening price and have 2 consecutive 1-minute candle closures underneath that level. And it's okay for this to happen because ES is so far away from the 10 a.m. opening price. Okay, this is still a very early entry. It's a very early entry.
We live a party life, turned up all night, enjoy the moment. You fought the hardest fight, like tears from your eyes, it feel good, don't it? Take off and let your head down. When A1, I see you here now. Watch the game ball, they all care now. And every claim false, we don't care about. Party life all night, with your lips dancing under the starlight, that's my shit. Celine hoodie and off-white for my kicks. Hurry ball and part-time, me on the bench, hard eyes for my bitch. Tryna make this one night, we won't forget. And we still ain't been asleep cause we ain't trying to. Gang fucking up the scene when we slide through. Hopping out of phone, stick on me while I walk it out. It ain't about money, what the fuck we really talking about? I remember $1 million schemes, all I thought. Now we just partying bullshit until they bring my coffee. We live a party life, turned up all night, enjoy the moment. You fought the hardest fight, like tears from your eyes, it feel good, don't it? Take off and let your head down. When A1, I see you here now. Watch the game ball, they all care now. And every claim false, we don't care about. Body start out for great and I'ma act on it. The latest like I'm living, I went through hell and I came back from it. I think it's cute, she say she never coming back. Ran 2-3 weeks ago, exact and made her throw that pussy back for me. Even when it's through, play me out in this weed. Prescription drugs, I had it all in my my piss one in the head of my little pistol. Make the biggest gangster get low. Shoot a nigga on stage, I turn your show into a shit show, nigga. Yeah, niggas been hating no baby from the get-go, nigga. But still that nigga, your kids, your mama, and your bitch know. So fuck your win right out your party with them lanes. I'd rather kick back my people. Finally matters like the Winslows, nigga. Carl Winslow, nigga. Enjoy the moment. You fought the hardest fight. Right tears from your eyes, it feel good, don't take off, feel like your head down. When A walk, I see your head down. Watch the game ball, they all care about. Every claim false, we don't care about.
Does that make sense, guys? All right. I don't need to say anything. Okay. I'll let the trade speak for itself. Thank you for the walkthrough. Why not to enter earlier made perfect sense. So helpful. Yeah, like look, Price is gonna tell you when to enter. It told me when to enter, and now it's telling you can enter here. If you missed that trade, you can enter here. Okay, that's fine to enter there. And look at ES. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do, and it makes sense why Nasdaq is moving lower, because ES is also moving lower now. It's completed its manipulation higher. And where did it complete the manipulation? At the fucking daily fair value gap, right? Is this not beautiful? Right? Look at this. Okay, look at that. Does it get more accurate than this? I'm zooming in as much as possible. That's to the tick perfection. Okay, to the tick perfection. As ICT says, do you think that all the buyers and sellers in the world all agreed to create the high right there? It's obviously not random, guys. Come on, wake up.
Hey, lose it, turn that shit. My car ascending, the gal attending. I had to end it without the ending, the gal pending. I had to bend it without the spending, can't comprehend it. The gal is sexy, my skin is hectic, I'm epileptic. So bolo like limbo, got buy low, so high like crypto. We have more friends in the disco, adios, adios, I wanna hit though. In the back, in the front, in the cap of the sun, any which way like Zinvo. How does that invasion, what's the info? Dance to the left, to the right, out the window. And hold it, the gal want show tips, I think I'm folding, I'm claustrophobic. The gal are hoping, that Benz is stroking, the man I'm smoking, that aquaphobic. My stock is floating, I'm aquaphobic.
Now, look, guys, when ES gets below this level right here, that's the midnight. That blue dotted line is midnight. When ES gets below this level, it will then get below 10 a.m. And once it gets below 10 a.m., that's when Nasdaq is allowed to expand. Okay, because right now Nasdaq is being held here because of ES, solely because of ES. So when ES follows the lead of Nasdaq, and this would be a very nice level from this 1 hour fair value gap midpoint. Okay, this is an hourly fair value gap. Let me just bring it over. From that midpoint, if we can go lower and get a closure below midnight, oh, I would feel very, very good about this trade, right? Because I'm using ES in my analysis on Nasdaq. I'm using the ES.
Don't step it, clock, step with an iron. Man, put a hole in your chest like Tony Stark. If you try run away from the shows, crash into man like Mario Kart. Tryna send these niggas to hell, these folks inside of my head got dark. When the man then bought out the car, put him in the Benz, your nigga got murked. Probation fixed, I'm unemployed, but I'm glad they're putting in work. As soon as my blade inserts, I'm tryna pull your ribcage out of your shirt. I can tell they've been in the gym, cause when we pop those, it's fitness first. Still don't know what's worse, the way they run or the lies they tell. If I heard my man's got ice, I'm back at the heat trying to make him melt. I can swim on my fucking life, I've had man swimming like Michael Phelps. I'm trying to get my appeal, so I lied to the job about mental health. Remove organs, I'm a fucking surgeon. You know I do operations, that nigga ain't spilled no juice, no, his Rambo's dehydrated. And bro, do you think it's fucked that I find stab is so entertaining? My man run from me, but my right hand caught up and shaking. They're like, Yanko, where did you go? They don't want this gorilla on road, so they lock me down in the Z-double-O. Tryna turn man green like Luigi, turn man red like Mario. He try run, but he was slow. Handbrake turn and give him a poke. Cut you in your white t-shirt, I'll strap it red up his day for smoke. Roll up to a pagan fiesta, we're all focused when we hop in the Ford. Smoke coming out of a car, but it ain't coming from an exhaust.
What I say, guys, right? When we get below the midnight open, we will get to the 10 a.m. level. And once we get below the 10 a.m. level, we will distribute to this level right here, 228. That's important because on the continuous contract, that's where the previous month low is. Previous month low is at this level right here. So on the continuous contract, previous month low was never taken. So that obviously should be a part of your analysis, right? Not using just the front month contract. Always use both. The same way that I use both assets for my trade on Nasdaq, I use both contracts. Okay, both the continuous and the front month contract. Now we're back at midnight opening price for ES. Now this is it's normal, and the reason being, if I mark this out, it's right here. This is the 15-minute candle open. I'll make it yellow. Okay, this 15-minute candle. Accumulation, manipulation. I want to see distribution lower, because if you look at the 15-minute chart, guys, okay, does this look bearish or bullish? Okay, is this bearish or bullish? So in order to print a bearish candle, we need to go higher and then lower. And yeah, it's just this right here is very typical, where we close exactly and precisely on the midnight level, so we can do this. Okay. Guys, I'm dropping 6 years worth of insights right here. I hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing. I'm not like your regular YouTube streamers that don't even know what they're doing. They're just going long or short, and if it's a win or a loss, they don't really care because there's not much thought going behind it. There was so much analysis going behind this one particular trade, and there was so much patience involved, right? I allowed all of this to happen. And now I'm hoping that we can get a distribution lower. Like, this is not a move that I want from here to here. I want it to go even lower. Okay, even lower. And look how ES has now retested the midnight open plus the low end of that 1 hour gap, and needs to go lower from here. Okay. And we don't reverse like this. Look at this. Do we reverse like this? No. Okay. This is not a reversal signature. This is a accumulation signature followed by redistribution lower. And we had the manipulation above this high right here. So that should be enough manipulation, in my opinion, to continue lower. But we'll wait it out and see what happens. Alright, that's unfortunate, right? We got a deeper retracement back to the 10 a.m. opening price, right? Normally when we get below this, we should be expanding. But ES used this as a bullish point of interest, okay? And look at midnight, right? We touched it and we're expanding higher. So this is obviously what happens in a consolidation market, right? It's consolidation. We did get stopped out in small profit, so it's still not a loss. And I would never, right? I would never close my position over here, right? There's no point for doing that, right? I want to let price expand. I don't care about missing out on a potential $600. That means nothing to me. Yeah, the live will be recorded. Well, not recorded. It should be automatically uploaded afterwards. Okay, so we do have a 5-minute gap right here. And I like how the 5-minute closed underneath the 10 a.m. level. So if this is a manipulation, in the next 3 minutes, we need to get back below the 10 a.m. opening price. And if it does, I'm willing to re-enter more shorts. So we are in a macro, right? 1050 macro just opened up, and I said within the next 3 minutes we need to get below the 10 a.m. opening price. If we do, I'm gonna re-enter shorts. Right, so this is just it's the type of manipulation that I wouldn't be expecting, right? My initial stop loss was above this high, and I don't think I should have moved it because I said I don't want this gap to be filled in, and it still didn't, but it retraced just a bit too far. Okay, I forget where my stop loss, my break even was, but it was around here. I think it just got wicked out right there. So we'll see what happens. I'm not rushing to get back into the market. I'm looking at the chat, yeah.
I've been blowing trees like a rasta man. Back to my camp and spray bumper. superstitious, so unless that pussy's A1, man, I don't wanna black that's round me. And I'll hit her brethren, and her brethren, she a noun. Why you press, not your ex, fuck your bitch, you're upset. Over, but not over me, so like keep her eggs. I'm still big triple, still 100, and I still get booked for the summer. You wanna talk about shit that don't concern you? Niggas are bitches, cause I already got that strap on me. And since I run this new era, it makes sense why they wanna tap on me. And I love my woman like Lizzie, come get busy, don't act up on me. I get fat, I don't take it, so it never was me that was naked. Bitch.
because there's
me what you crave for me, stay for me. Had a really, really long day, but it's day for me. I need my lady in my blood, stiff chocolate, I'm still the flavour of the mug shop. Okay, miss, what's your flavour? Do me a favour, you don't do me any favours. Okay, miss, what's your flavour? Do me a favour, do not do me any favours. Okay, miss, what's your flavour? Do me a favour, do not do me any favours. Okay, miss, what's your flavour? You know? I can't teach no one how to hustle. Some men just got. Back then I got chased by feds. I ran out of breath and I wanted to vomit. I hit that free, she put me in cuffs. It triggered my trauma, I tell her to stop it. She wanna know if I'm really balling. That girl there wanna weigh my wallet. We ain't doing irrational get backs, creep up clean when they least expect it. Hygiene's poor. Look at the floor, there's insects crawling up and we got sepsis. Nasty, still try fuck on my stepsis. Ran through enough of these famous girls, but I still got some on my checklist. Fair gun man on my guest list. I took bro out the trenches, jump out the Volvo, jump out the Lexus, active. He ain't got no preference, slapped it, but when I retrospective, I could have been calm and collected, avoided the problem and free to see him. Too vocal, don't need no beat, I go old school like a beast new cheese. Use that with the cargos and core teeth, the back pole count and the waist petite. Got flown out all the way to Greece. She got great physique. 2 AM, I'm calling Clint like, yo, who's that girl on the vest? I'll send a delivery text, I know that it's wrong, it is what it is. Broski locked and visiting him. Brought eaters to the prison for him. Vision for him and it's bigger than him. Disrespect and sizzling him. That girl looked like scissor to me. How you upset that I cut you off and you basically handed the scissors to me. Do my step diligently. Watch my back vigilantly. My young boy do man differently. She wanna show them girls she know me. Call my government name. I never cut my shirt in school, so why would I grow up and tuck my chain? Hide my face like fuck the fame. Trusting different but love's the same. I don't trust anyone lately. This lifestyle's sending me crazy. Who's to say that they'll never betray me? Rusty one from the 1980s, but the new plate, a millennium baby. She deserves a standing ovation, the way that she got on her knees and ate me. 2 hands, Lord Jesus save me. We all know the industry's fake, the streets fake as well. Stand up for my rights like Santan did. Them man stand up like Dave Chappelle. You can lock the lock, but the trap don't stop. Half of the block get paid in jail. That was a risky text before, now it's no danger. I'm on a major scale. That was a risky text before. If I send that now, there ain't no danger. The way that the light bounce off of these GIAs make me like stranger. Got love for all of the young G's booking a flight and I'm headed to Asia. 4 and a baby going away. Times are hard, I slept in a major. Give her the Trojan.
So I want to see both ES and Nasdaq move higher because ES has this high right here. Okay, it'd be nice if we take that out. And we also have that 4-hour gap right here. And we have the hourly gap on Nasdaq right there. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to go long. Okay. This is a reversal pattern for sure. But I'm not bullish, so I'm not going to trade in the direction of longs.
Feel like the Joker. Back then I had my Nankin Dallas, Texas Hold'em, me and my poker, anti-social. I'm a loner. He got done up in mid-November and didn't recover till late October. You need more than singing a shoulder. Young black bit in Italian kit. I feel like Tammy and Roma. I had the range with an extra seat, so I squeezed that bitch in the back of the rover. Clifford over, white on C. Who's that there in the C2C? She want a man with B and P and her ex is a factor. Me should be. Let's not talk about making a meal. This year I average running a month. Had a vision of running it up in this working world like ramming a punch in DLT. I ain't come for a brunch. Who's that brown is sat in the fancy? I had plans of a cash and carry my legs from dry, my elbows ashy. Alright, speaking of ash, I beg you not loud with smoking, please, man. Burning tobacco in the booth, you know, killing you on the go.
Do I feel the urge to revenge trade, overtrade, or FOMO, or is your body completely unprogrammed to that feeling now? Like, I've been in the game for long enough, right, to reprogram my mind. Okay, I know that if you want to be successful in this industry, you cannot have those type of. Well, I'm not saying you can't have those urges. Okay, it's okay to have the urges, but don't act on your impulses. Okay, it's important to not act on those impulses. You can have them, right? It's fine if you have them. I'm not saying there's something wrong with you. Everyone has them, But for me personally, I just ignore it. And I wait for price to tell me when it's time to trade.
Porque la ayuda fueron mi sombría. Para ahora tengo que rollo con la santanía. La vida no me hizo luz, me hizo win. Gracias a mi pago, Martín Valentín. Gracias por irme por cada pista. Gracias a mi corazón me sentieron artista. Agradecido con los que ando. Los que me suben si voy bajando. Los que me arreglan si voy fallando. En la distancia luego estoy pensando. Me inculcaron los valores de ser agradecido. Se los tengo jurado y prometido. Que si un día la pego, ustedes la pegan conmigo. Son mi familia, no mi amigo. Yo no me dejo, yo no me quito. Sigo siempre por el mismo caminito. Sonando alto pero hablando bajito. Criado en goce de arroz blanco y platanito. Avanzando despacito. Y a veces la gente a mí me dice vago. Como si supiera lo que hizo, lo que hago. No creo en la crítica, tampoco en los halagos. Creo José por mi casita frente al lago. Las personas vienen y se van. Y los de siempre siguen donde están. Y sé bien los que se matarían por mí. Y también sé los que a mí me quieren matar. Porque a veces la noche tú quieres dejar. Y sé que algún día esto lo voy a lograr. Esto no es un tema, no es un tema escribí. Esto es una cartita para Johan. Mon gros même ta meuf fait couper la ligue. T'as pas l'air d'être quand je fais la fête. C'est toi qui penses, c'est moi qui deal. Tu penses que c'est l'entourage, mais c'est moi qui leak. Ouais, je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux les filles, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop, fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je 800 dollars, fort. Je connais le vice, avant le fils, et tous les arts, fort. Beaucoup de papier dans la vie, fort. Moi je sais pas qui est genre. Ils m'ont fait couper, fort. On fait pas tout de l'émission, y'a pas longtemps que t'as pris d'accord. Je vais voir de l'ombre de l'émission. Je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort.
That's something that I would like to see, something like that. We're in this 5-minute gap right here. I think we'll go up from here. If we don't, right, if we continue to if we continue to go lower here and get a closure below this 5-minute, then that means that we don't need to manipulate higher. But it does make sense to manipulate higher because ES has this high right here, which is a drawn liquidity, of course. And then after we take out that high, we have these equal lows right here on ES. So maybe that's the next target. And it's still a very early in the day. It's 11 o'clock, right? But we'll see. We're currently inside of a macro. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do create the high right here and then we continue lower. And I like how we're rejecting from the midpoint of this gap right here and the high end of this gap right here.
I need to go when that's okay, cause she was never mine. I don't think about the things I am a concern. Punch, lean, Burberry. I drink lean at Fashion Week when I'm in Burberry. I show the young boys clubs that are going hard for me. I had an ex I left behind and now she answer me. Not really in this with it all, like a couple more. Conchellini, I'm the wizard, on a bum go. I feel the touch from your door, I wanna love you more. Why I end up making classics that I know I'm tough. All these women in my life, but it ain't you. I got my lean, you got your liquor, what's that Grey Goose? I wanna talk to you about some shit, but I'm ashamed to. Fuck your man, he's on nothing, he's a lame too. I told myself, don't let the money, never change you. Ain't sunny around here, it's been rain too. People dying every day, they don't take twos. Pick up the split from the ashtray, gonna take two.
No way I can't move. Just made a hand, then I'm like, that's all I fake news. That time they call it something bad, I'm starting to hate moves. My level for you, Zulu, action movie, take two. They trying to tell me, put it down. I can't hang my man. I can't hang my man. I can't hang my man. So rest up, baby, living off the edge. If I really want, I came from another man. They to the 90 from me,
There we go.
I wanna go somebody make them bang. That shit so wet, I feel it with her fans.
I just need a fashion week when I'm in Burberry. I show the young boys thumbs up and coming on from me. I had an ex I left behind and now she answer me. Not really in this with it all, like a couple more.
I'm living pagan. Man wanna beef, don't know what the stakes is. Broad daylight, doing nigga on a day shift. Free scales, got 'em living on basic. My location changes quicker than gears on a brand new Porsche Cayman. I told RJ, get down the line and he did, but he's got another free like H's. I got a watch for the greed and the hatred. I'm saying who's on votes. We'll hit up a nigga and see who's on smoke when it's that time. You can run that shit there and it's cool, but you can't hear like a bad line. It's been 15 minutes since me and her fucked, and I'm saying we still in the house for. Girls say I'm rude, but they won't ever leave, cause you know the jab right like Southdoors, outdoors. Me and my niggas are all outdoors. I tell a man speak with respect. How you gonna say that we beef your chest like Sergey did a G lean on your set? I do not have one need cause a friend. If it's beef on the ends and it's beef cause of them. This thing's coming like Pokemon Go, cause I've seen man once, never seen him again. Man don't really wanna walk to the shop or jump on the train cause the end's got tension. One eye on my ops, two eyes on my friends, cause at least my ops man knows their intentions. I turn a loss to a lesson, I turn a curse to a gift and a blessing. Any girl that I've got an interest in, face interesting, body impressive. I got 99 out of 100 marks in class on my English questions. I get the same if I did it again, cause I still don't know the definition of resting. I put blood in, I put sweat in, I shed tears when my niggas got sentenced. I spent years with my niggas in Streatham, but you wouldn't know that cause you don't live this. What have you done for your siblings? I made sure that the family's sweet. So many days that I starved myself just to make sure that my whole family eats. The milk is a beast and I'm blacking it out. 1.9 in a plan for a house. I ain't got a memory of when dad was around. Still a child when I turned man on a house.
Pakistan and Iran explore a path toward new talks with the US in a China-initiated push. Yeah, guys, look, that's obviously bullish news, right? But you shouldn't be trading news. The news normally is a sell the news type of thing, right? So if it's good news, you want to go short, and if it's bad news, you want to go long, because the news are they want to put people in the wrong direction. And what this supposed news did was take out the high here and take out the high on ES and reach into that 4-hour gap. And this is what I outlined I wanted to see. I wanted price to take out that high, reach into this gap, and I wanted ES to take out this high also and reach into the 4-hour gap. Now from this level, it's going to be interesting if we get a potential reversal. Well, I'm still going to be remaining patient. The dopamine from being disciplined is a lot better than from revenge trading and over trading. Yeah, of course. You don't really get dopamine from being disciplined, but you know it's the right thing to do. You get dopamine from over leveraging, and you get dopamine from over trading, and that's the wrong thing to do. So you shouldn't be searching for dopamine. You should just be looking to follow your model and your rules and being patient. a lot of people love putting on risk, right? They love taking risky trades, and maybe that's the downfall most times in most traders, right? Taking risky trades and over leveraging and all that. You do not need to be over leveraging to make a very good living from trading, and you definitely don't need to be over trading, because the only person that wins when you're over trading is the broker from the commission fees.
It's a bigger operation. What's with all the speculation? Had to close the store for renovation. My cousin said storms, man, they're running out of patience, you know. Time to make a statement. Time to free my mind of limitations. Finesse the majors, that's my form of reparations. They said you can't slide, you're a treasure to the nation, but what they gonna do, what they gonna say? Storms got that sauce, it's that bolognese. Talking about the bread like it correlates. I see you looking bothered with your bothered face. Even though we're coming from a common place, all I see is stars like we in a rave. So give him room to grow and just give him space. And he could be a young black Jimmy Nates. Oh, this is clean. This is clean. This is what I mean. I said, this is what I mean. All my niggas got it unanimous. Cut from different calibers. My skeleton is matching with my managers. She love me, calm, handsome, and intelligent. Hanging off the banisters. Tell me who can pay for all the damages. Oh, I'm just reckless with the animals. Talking recce, we gon' ask you what your manners is. I said it from a kid, you should've listened. I manifest the shit and then it happened. Said that I'ma do it, then it happens. PCK, I'm coming, thinking when it's happening. I shout my brother gigs, it's more than rapping. Shout my sister, know we doing fashion. Oh, all this word that I've been mashing. Put your boy in the position where I'm profit off my passion or rap. They don't know about the times I've led. Give a fuck about what the timeline said. I'll do your daydreams. In a second, yeah, I shine like Ed. I thank God for the life I've led. They get the rave clean. I heard them saying Graham ain't dead. I'm Harry Styles the way I found that trend. We got mainstream. Mind your business or you mind my bread. If 10 million weren't enough, I make a lifetime pledge. Alright.
Yeah, so this is obviously this is obviously very bullish. Okay, there's nothing bearish, but look at this, right? Accumulation, manipulation. I want to see distribution lower, but if price doesn't show us it wants to go lower, it's just going to continue going higher and I'm not going to have a trade. Okay, but if price gets below this level right here, this 5-minute gap, that's going to be my first sign that we are going to create a high and we can move back towards this accumulation low. But right now everything is obviously very bullish. Okay, final sign of confirmation would be this is enough for me. If we get below this 5-minute, that's enough confirmation for me.
They wanna see the Michael that they see on telly. You man just remind me of my girl, why you never ready? I'm the girl, but that ain't nothing nice said already. Oh please, all my enemies are dead and buried. I need that Harvey Lars, I need that Ben and Jerry's. If we do it, then we do it, Lord. I'm like my Kevin Perry. This ain't the same man who said his head was heavy. Je suis millionnaire plusieurs, ouais. Ok, ça prend du temps, je suis plus les soldats qu'on a envoyés. Le sang, un peu le sang, je chute à 20 sur 20 moyenne. Je suis pas très intelligent, depuis petit, je sais acheter le cahier. Pour une depuis longtemps, celui qui ne sait plus dans le jeu, n'en sortira pas entier. Grandi dans un camp dangereux, je m'envoie dans la tête. Si je peux tout ce que peut tes gaz, moi j'ai besoin que d'un fou d'un foutage. J'ai dû mettre à côté sentiment, mon téléphone et j'ai fait tout à l'heure. C'est le prévu, j'ai la sacoche à tous les jours. La mano qui t'éteint, je peux fumer comme j'ai la tour. Maintenant je suis dans l'IMO, ça me fait plus bander le 4 anneaux. J'rappe toutes mes années sup et d'opposer sur le piano. J'ai demandé à service, on m'a vendu la mort.
How do I feel trading with an audience? It's no different, right? I don't really care about the audience, right? Like a lot of people who do live stream, they just take trades for the sake of entertainment and engagement and all that, but I don't care about all of that, right? I'm not an influencer, I'm a trader, so I'm gonna trade the way I normally trade regardless if I am in front of an audience or not. It's not gonna change anything. Now if I'm being honest, right, this looks bullish and the logical level would be to reach towards these highs here and these highs here and then Asian highs, right? It looks like a clear reversal going higher. Okay, so this is clear bullish market structure, right? Going up, down. This is the staircase, right? We're just making higher steps. We're climbing the ladder, going higher. In terms of entries here for this long, honestly, I don't see any great entries. This one would have been nice because it aligns with the 10 a.m. opening price. Fair value gap aligned, go higher. This fair value gap is alright. Okay, but we've reached the 1 hour gap level. There's another half an hour left in this hourly candle. So we'll see if this SMT right here wants to hold or not. And I'm looking at the 11:30 price. So I'm waiting for one more minute, and 11:30 in the same way 10:30 gave us expansion. I want 11:30 to do the same thing. Yeah, no, Spain deserved to win. They were obviously the better team. I don't think Argentina tried. If I'm being honest, Argentina could have easily bet them. But yeah, they weren't really trying. I don't know why. And it's not characteristic of them to be so laid back. So maybe it's a bit suspicious. But yeah, no, Spain were definitely the better team on that day, and they deserve to win. And I like Spain as well. No, Barcelona, always.
Y'a plus personne au bout du fil, mais je les ai vus venir du bout de la ville. Ils pensent leur jour est fait juste pour un film. Mais on a
Honestly, I don't think we're going to go lower. I think we're going to go higher. Just based off of price action. Everything looks bullish. If for some reason we were to get below this 5-minute gap, then yes, I would look for shorts. But until that happens, and if it happens, I don't necessarily think it will. Like, this is an area where I would want to see price go higher, okay? Because we have the order block and the midnight, right? So this blue line is midnight. And then we have 9:30 highs right here. That's an area of liquidity. And this is obviously a market maker buy model. So I wouldn't really expect shorts from this area right here. I would want to see this hourly gap become an inversion, and then we continue going higher. But again, it's Friday, right? Yeah, we can see how we're using the midnight price to go up. Would you go long? No, I wouldn't. Okay, the reason why I wouldn't go long is I don't know, like, it's discretion, but I already said, right, we have the clear bearish trend, right? We keep going down and down, and we have lower targets to reach for. Would I go long here? No. I would want to see a closure above this gap to consider longs, but at that point it's already going to be 12 p.m. I'm not going to be trading, most likely. And the other question, would you say your bias was right or wrong? Well, that's, you can decide that, right? At 9:30, before 9:30, I said from here we want to go lower and take out this low right here, and that happened, right? So that was the bias, and it got completed too early, and there was no real entry really. I entered here short, looking for a continuation lower, but we didn't get it. So I'll still stay for another maybe half an hour. I want to see how this hourly closes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this macro for sure. Macro might be nice. Yeah, have a look at your regular trading hours chart. Okay, we're back at that 9:30 opening low end of the gap. ES is just flying right now. It's back at the low end of the new week opening gap on the regular trading hours. I don't like going short in these type of situations because price is clearly making bullish structure, and I already gave my reasons why I don't like going long. Because of higher time frames. But if price wants to tell me that we want to reject from here and go lower, then I will like to get involved somewhere like this, right? Oops. Something like this. Entering short here is definitely too early, in my opinion. I wouldn't do it. I want to be given the confirmation that we want to go lower from here. Okay, like that's just the way I trade. Yes, you can go short here. That's perfectly valid. SMT, order block, bias, whatever. You're short. You go short here, but it's not high probability. In my opinion, this is a 50-50. Right, I can go higher, I can go lower. But here, if it were to go all the way like this, then this is no longer 50-50. This is like 70 to 80%, right? So I want to see confirmation of my idea, and then I'll enter. And I just want to say to you guys, if you're experiencing difficulties right now, especially within the last month, it's a seasonal tendency for a price to behave irrationally and sloppy. Okay, it's a seasonal behavior in July and August to have bad price action. So manage your expectations. Don't be expecting to have great trades every single day. The chances are you won't. And don't get derailed by bad price action. And what I mean by that is, if you get a break even or even a small loss, don't try and fight the market or get revenge by over trading and over leveraging. Okay, just wait it out. Okay, it's a waiting game, because after August it's going to go back into the good seasonal moves, and it's obvious, right? Look at the daily chart. There's nothing going on here. This is horrible. Yeah, this price action is disgusting. But this price action is great. Okay? So you want to participate in these moves and wait out these moves. See these moves here where it's doing nothing, and here it's doing nothing. I don't mean wait them out by not trading completely, but be a lot more patient in these days. And when it's like this, then it's a no-brainer, right? You can even just blindly go along, and you have a very high chance that you're gonna have a winning day. Okay. Whereas here, not so much. Yeah, PA is definitely better in winter. So if we are in bad PA, why hold trades for so long? I didn't hold my trades for so long. Like, where did I enter? I entered here. Yeah, entered here. From here, and I was holding for 15 bars. That's 15 minutes. That's not long. That's very short. And the reason was that I wanted the previous month low on the continuous contract, and it was at 227.75 right here, and we didn't get to it. Right, it's right here. So we're just gonna wait for the macro. If nothing happens, then yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Up around $55 across all my accounts, which is nothing amazing, obviously, but we'll wait and see. I just want to say, I don't want to go long here, okay? Yes, it looks bullish, price is bullish, structure is bullish, but I still don't want to go long, right? Like, it's not something I would do.
Take me a village, hustle like I'm on zero. Really didn't say some niggas, that's why they call me the hero. Trapping like this shit legal, I'm trying to help with my people. I used to serve in the Rio, I turn them into believers. I don't want your bitch, we can't talk out. They ain't no shit, tell me to pop out. Mama, I got rich, niggas, your drop out. Guns up here, ain't nothing to talk about. Outside of your city, living good. It's a trick, don't call it wish a nigga would. It got wood on it. She think that she special, but I'm good on it. And the business like I'm supposed to. Everything I say, I should on it. Outside of your city, living good. It's a trick, don't call it wish a nigga would. It got wood on it. She think that she special, but I'm good on it. And the business like I'm supposed to. Everything I say, I should on it. My life really a miracle. My bitch just said I'm magical. I should have folded a critical. I ran through more than half of them. I'm growing for that avenue. I had to bust my ass for this. I bet you never even met me, gon' try to tell my business. That's the one I only got 6 months, we gon' try to have a kid by me. Once you cross that line, you dead, really, that's how it is with me. Brother got rich off the first, she 7 25 feet. I'm a scamming ass bitch, make $250,000 in a week. I ain't never thinking, I ain't so hard, don't you speak. Got that dick on me in public, hope they think it's on me. This shit different, they gotta go do my assistant just to wish. If nobody else don't show them, I'll teach them. Outside of your city, living good. It's a trick, I'll call it rich and nigga what? They got wood on it. She think that she special, but I'm good on it. I'm a bit like I'm posted, everything I say I stood on it. Outside of your city, living good. It's a trick, I'll call it rich and nigga what? They got wood on it. She think that she special, but I'm good on it. I'm a bit like I'm posted, everything I say I stood on it.
Hey, LeBron kind of mind state. Leave my eyes on the side, let it vibrate. Hey, when fancy my eyes when they dilate. At a wedding, giving D to a bridesmaid. I'll probably settle down Hampstead at Highgate. Same routine, getting drip on a Friday. You cry when you say a whip on the driveway. And if your body still tick, it's a violation. Raiders takes time, so I'm patient. Niggas still in customs and immigration. Verified things like 1 ace and in Manchester. Making some arrangements. Had to leave the club, so she got a PP. Letters on the board, I took in Ouija. Treated like a queen, like she left a TT. Everything easy and very peachy, ayy.
Making all these old so I'm in you up. Yeah, they really love the way I did hip hop. Splash cash on the clothes, that's a drippy drop. Cause I am a top one now. Yeah, making all these old so I'm in you up. Yeah, they really love the way I did hip hop. Splash cash on the clothes, that's a drippy drop. Cause I am a top one now. Top one now.
Kiss me with a bullshit, darling. Long time since I've been ballin'. Feds only like they ain't never seen. Immigrants in a new foreign. I'm an old hoe so hard and I always got goals I'm scoring. In the West End, but she from Croydon, yeah. Tryna tell her friends come join in, yeah. Hey, when I'm in the mood, so relax, so chill, let the interlude. Fed me, lay off for this bigger tune. Top down in the winter, that's what winners do. The gang got heat, I'm still plotting. Got bags on me and I did shopping. Online vote, computer said no. Time me to go, we ain't even got a vote.
Making all these old so I'm in you up. Yeah, they really love the way I did hip hop. Splash cash on the clothes, that's a drippy drop. Cause I am a top one now. Yeah, making all these old so I'm in you up. Yeah, they really love the way I did hip hop. Splash cash on the clothes, that's a drippy drop. Cause I am a top one now.
Now, guys, remember, if you're in a trade right here, how would you feel? Right? Does this look like a good trade or a bad trade? Even if you're long or short, there's no trade here. There's nothing here. So why would you place a trade in this accumulation zone? It doesn't make sense, does it? Okay. It makes sense to go long here. It makes sense to go short here. It doesn't make sense to take anything over here. So that's why you should just be patient, right? Price will move, and it will tell you when it will move. Price isn't telling me anything right now. It's just consolidating. What I want to see, right? What I want to see is not doesn't mean it will happen. But again, this is what I want to see. I don't have much confidence in it, but we'll see. Price will tell us if it wants to do that.
Mashing my right hand house is mad when he lost that 9mm. Brilliant mind and brilliant baby. Mash with the peas and covered in gravy. Some of this house is more than dangerous. Headshot doing like Jamie. German cargo, yellowish inside, outside black like Thomas the lady. Come to the bed when I send him in Elway, Manny. Feeling like Foden's baby. Got this 10 like Sancho's enemy. Wanna go hack at some dude up Tennessee. Was telling me, those was telling me. Now just pour that Coke and Hennessy. Chocolate darling star like legacy. Coldest DDT, that's those who ticks. I was young, now I'm like Hulk Hogan. Smile up, crap or Henny inside. It's next to the grass, opinion lies. Fake friends were dead, this really implies I lost it. Game the Brazilian vibe, this crowd keep drowning million slab. Takes a billion life, she came with her Isaac Newton, Lord that brain. You know you got brilliant mind.
So many man incarcerated, that's all your dreams deflated. Don't forget about you, no debating. That girl you love ain't waiting. That's the reality still. For the man that I pocket watching, yes, been offered a meal. And it almost made me a meal. I treat the block like Beverly Hills. I guess I love how the trenches feel.
vicious sound that's covered in grills. Broski's guns, I'm covered in chills. Been so much, she's covered in wills. Stars and fills.
Honestly, I love this, right? You seen, let me just go back. Right, you seen that? That's a very early entry. I wouldn't normally take something like this. But I like seeing this, and if Bryce is doing what I wanted to do, then again, it's telling me that I have a winning idea. So if you wait for Bryce to tell you you are correct, your win rate is going to be a lot higher. Instead of just guessing, right? No, it's this type of price action that you shouldn't even be trading in the first place. You shouldn't even be looking at the charts, right? But it's just for the sake of the stream. And I will be going on holidays, well, vacation, whatever, for 2 weeks very soon. And mainly it's just to avoid this price action, right? You don't want to waste your time doing this. You have so many much better things to do in life than just look at paint dry, pretty much. Not to say that you can't have a winning day in these days. You can, of course you can. But it's nice to do something fun and then come back to good price action. I don't look at open interest, no. I do believe this is the beginning of the reversal, smart money reversal right here, to go lower, in my opinion, right? Because we don't reverse like this. This is a suspicious low, and that doesn't mean we'll take it today, but maybe Monday, Tuesday, right? We're gonna go for this low.
Je
smooth as truth, cause I never not moved this way. My trench coat leather, my shoes are suede. Beg you don't step on my previous babe. Walk pages in these trainers, but they ain't tripping, they losing faith. You know I've been tested without a question, why they on net with the Q&A. She say I'm a son of a gun, but really miss me like she's shooting strays. It's cool, it's great, but it's more fun when you use your waist. Made that a matter like Kano, where they able you to move and K and search your P's on my P's and Q's. When I step up the queue, you can lose your place. And I seen it, bro. Then you see I'm the CEO. Teaching my team how to aim for the head and no waist, no leather, no knees and toes. Briefings in the board meetings with the G's then, but they been involved. How you ain't end up on street with bro? Only Jesus knows. Instead I'm counting my blessings. I ain't counting the lessons. Found out in the travels you got, man. Use one hand when I'm counting my brethren. Can you really doubt I'm a legend? All the hours round the clock that I put in. Do the eyebrow like the rock when they looking. They can smell the shit knocks is cooking.
Look, I've been through the pain and the suffering. That's why I thank God for the paper and hustling. Don't like the fame of the hustling. Three eggs up to my boxers, then time, that's what I call in the muscling. Enough chat on the net, but it's silent. Sprints on the hunting on shotgun starting. Bro, this squeeze on the hunting, some of them told me, which one of them want this again? I could put 6 in this king, which one want that again? Who want that again? With a shotgun, everything's better than. I remember that day when I tried to hit 10 of them. That day we took case on the friend and then went round there a couple days later.
I don't need to trade CFD firms. CFDs have slippage and high commissions, right? There's none of that in futures. And also CFDs are, they don't have a regulated information stream. Like if you look across all the different brokers, they all have different price action levels, so you can't really trust it. Futures is one singular price feed from the CME, right? You can't just make your own price feed like you can with CFDs. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to trade right now, even if it was just for the stream, of course. How to trade Asia with this model? Well, I wouldn't really recommend trading Asia, but if you have to trade Asia, right, you're using the new day opening gap. So this blue box, you're using this, okay? And let's just go to another example right here, okay? Accumulation, manipulation higher, and then distribution lower, using this gap. And of course, the 10 a.m. open, well, the 4-hour open in that case would be here. So that's a 4-hour open. So once we get right here, you can go short. That's it. That's the Asian model. Yeah, it's very unfortunate that every day I do go live, it's horrible price action. But the chances are it's going to be bad price action in this month and the following month. Double purge SMT. See, the thing about that is, look at the hourly gap, right? We're about to close in 1 minute and 30 seconds. If we close if we close this hourly candle like this, this doesn't look bearish anymore, okay? If we were bearish, we would tap this gap and already reject. The fact that we haven't done that makes me think that we're going to use this gap to go higher. But since it's Friday and it's nearly 12 p.m. already, yeah, it's probably going to be no more trades. Yeah, this is all clearly bullish, right? Everything. Look at the midnight. Blue dotted line bullish.
How we get so deep so fast? They stop trying to beat your ass. You be on some toxic shit, but I cannot get off this bitch. I haven't seen you in 3 months. I miss you. Can I see you, babe? Every time I see one of your pictures, that shit drive me crazy. Girl, I know you miss it. Especially how I kiss it. Message say deliver. Why the fuck you keep going missing on me? Every time you get back in the picture, you act different on me. They tell the nigga that we don't have to share it. I ain't tripping now. One more time might be the best of both of us. Maybe we should talk about it later when we sober up. Maybe we should keep it going. Maybe we should let it go. Then I give it minutes what it is, so I just let it flow. Got something in my hand, so I'ma be here for a couple hours. Figured out you like my assistant, keep on sending flowers. They got their own business, tell me why the fuck they all in the house. Mama raised a lot of things, but she ain't raised no fucking cow. We went to the moon last time, I'm tryna go back. We been doing our thing for a while, but they don't know that. I be buying you all type of bags, but you can't show that.
Yeah, maybe I don't know about streaming next week. Yeah, I am gonna take holiday, but it's gonna be later on in the week, so maybe I'm gonna have time Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe, for a stream, hopefully.
Thinking how we played out. Really, I feel off about it. I ain't never said that. We ain't gotta talk about it. They'll never know when I'm with you, I play a different role. Can't move off emotion and shit deep, now I got self-control. I ain't never try to hold you. Niggas try high and low me. I can break it down in dumbest time and show you how you hold me. Still try to backdoor me. I know how to go about it. I know everything, but I treat you like I don't know about it. Falling this like that, we too strong, call it different vibe. Bitches can't fuck with you, you the one for real, I think this out. I gotta get to it, I'm on team, so it's gonna be a while. It feel a little better when I ain't seen you. Yeah.
I know you miss me, oh it's so deep, if it ain't me, little baby. In your city, 'cause I need one more time. I used it all, I swear, I did it tonight.
Je m'ai donné du fil à le temps. On me compare pas comme les autres. C'est bien, j'ai eu du mal à trouver son jeu. Elle a du mal à faire confiance. Elle a du mal à me donner son cœur quand je fais du mal aux autres. Elle aime quand je fais qu'elle n'est pas amoureuse. Elle fait un gauche, je voudrais juste un gossip. Elle connaît, c'est bien que j'aime bien.
I'm gonna mark this SMT out, but this SMT, I'm just gonna give you some gems about SMT, right? SMTs are not confirmed until we take out the low, okay? Because right now we can still push higher. If we go from here like this, then that SMT is confirmed. Okay, but the chances are, right? The chances are we're just going to continue going higher straight from here. and take out the high again, and then take out this high on ES. So that's how you identify correct SMTs, right? This is not a bearish SMT until or if we were to get below these lows that created the leg higher. Yeah, this is just gonna continue going higher, it looks like.
Si estás con otro, no respondo. Si te veo, que ya no piensas en mí, mírame las ojos, que no te creo. Tú dices que no me amas, solo extrañas mi cama. Pero tú dile a él, ya te quedado, yo fui primero, yeah. Si estás con otro, no respondo. Si te veo, que ya no piensas en mí, mírame las ojos, que no te creo. Tú dices que no me amas, solo extrañas mi cama. Pero tú dile a él, ya te quedado, yo fui primero, yeah. Todo esto es la mala, tuve que aprender. El cenicero ya no lo acabo de prender y todavía no olvido nada. Te lloraba en mi almohada. Cuando le das chingar nada detiene. Estaría ahí en la camisa y en el mar a los ojos de amigos. Pedía más y te da. Dime si él te lo hace como yo. Si mi nombre es tu piel, marcada se quedó. Dime si él te lo hace como yo. Si mi nombre es tu piel, marcada se quedó. Si estás con otro, no respondo. Si te veo, que ya no piensas en mí, mírame las ojos, que no te creo. Tú dices que no me amas, solo extrañas mi cama. Pero tú dile a él, ya te quedado, yo fui primero, yeah. Tú dices que no me amas, solo extrañas mi cama. Tú dices que no me amas, solo extrañas mi
Yeah, Ski, me too. Honestly, I'm probably gonna close the stream off. There's nothing going on here, and you shouldn't be taking any trades, and I hope you're not, right? There's nothing here to be traded. Have a good weekend. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. right now. Honestly, you're probably gonna reach for this 930 high, and then maybe this high right here. But I'm not interested in taking any trades. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Have a good weekend, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I can have a stream early next week